One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's down and in.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's off the bag. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is that. The Yanks leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, Nick Martini will hit. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Yerry De Los Santos getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough also getting ready. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adael Amador.
Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Foul ball. And that one hammered back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's there at third with a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. There's a swing and a drive back there. And that one hops the wall. In comes the run from third to add on. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss as he was late.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Clark Schmidt won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now Hunter Goodman. One now. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. RBI triple for the Rockies here. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Coors Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Anthony Volpe. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Halverson also throwing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That misses the zone, and the count now even up. The Yankees trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And he can't come up with it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Denver, there's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Grounds one to short. Volpe handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder Mickey Moniak.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses. 2-1.
Ball 3.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I count this ball.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the third baseman, Jorbeat B-Boss. Next pitch is downstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Bird preparing to come on if needed. Herget warming up as well. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. German Marquez is done in this one, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Scott Alexander.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you're going to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one missed. And Judge spoils that one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Rockies 4 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Kyle Farmer. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a man at first. Nick Martini digging in for the Rockies. Farmer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting,
Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies.
Amador.
Man at first, one away.
Hey!
That misses. The count now 2-2. Out there to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. Just off the outside edge. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So one left for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Jake
59.
Bird. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Way out front for strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the outside corner, got him looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Next pitch is outside. That one ripped left field. Beck going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
43.
seventh. Jonathan Loaisiga. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
The shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
And that's in for a strike. 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Ball, that's low.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yerry De Los Santos. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan
So 2 down
McMahon.
now, and here is Ryan McMahon. That misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's towards center. Grisham hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Denver, and now it's going to be Anthony Volpe.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Herget getting loose as well. Smoked on the ground, a second. To first out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Check swing, called strike. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering is outside.
Ball, that's down.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordan.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jake Bird is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tyler
Number
Kinley.
40.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Jorbeat B-Boss. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. LeMahieu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one inside. And now 3-1. Trent Grisham waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Leaps and he's got it. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for the Yankees, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of the
73.
8th. Yerry De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center
Leading
fielder,
off for the
Brenton
Rockies.
Doyle.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Rockies.
Next for Colorado,
Right fielder,
Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
And he hits a ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Back here at Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Judge stands at first with 1 out. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. The Yanks trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kinley is just 1 strike away. Base knock center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Tyler Kinley gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jimmy Herget.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Jason Dominguez. Tying run at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.